Hey man, it's your boy Pressa and you watching All Urban Central.
Well, yeah, first question, how you feeling? You in LA?
It's good, it's good. I like the weather out here
It's hot as fuck. You like it hot as fuck?
and they got good weed here.
They do. That part.
Yeah.
You live here now, right?
Yeah, I live here. I've been living here for like 3 years.
Oh, okay. You
Yeah.
love it?
Yeah, I love it. It's the best state of the here in New York I like.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
that's
those are my
like
two
polar
favorite.
opposite.
Yeah, those are my two favorite.
Yeah.
I like the people in New York,
Facts.
for me, like, and I like the vibe.
For sure. I hear you. The first time the world was introduced to you was in 2016. Drake brought you out on the Boy Meets World tour. Talk about that. Bring us back to that moment. Like,
Yeah, Europe. It was a Boy Meets World tour. Yeah, it was an experience I couldn't forget for real. And I'm looking forward to doing it again. And yeah, it showed me the road. First time on like in Europe, and now I love Europe.
for sure.
I love all them little cities like Oslo, Paris. You know what I mean? And Sweden, London, Birmingham. So it was good to just travel the road. I never really traveled the road. That was my first time, so it was a good experience.
How did that happen?
Uh, I was just working hard at those times. Like, I had singles going crazy at the time. I was like one of the hottest young artists out of Toronto at the moment, and yeah, it was all organic. I didn't even really know how that happened. It was just naturally. You feel me?
Did he hit you on the ground? What happened?
How did I get out there? I was just communicating with like a couple of my guys, like that were in his camp. Like I'll talk to some of his guys in his camp before I even knew Drake, and I'll just reach out for like advice and stuff. Like, yo, how should I do this? How should I do this? How should I do that?
Did you attend the Young Money reunion a few weeks back?
No, I haven't attended, but I'm a big fan of it. I grew up watching them all my life.
Asked if you wanted to go, or if you.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. It looked nice. I wanted to go, but I was busy at the time. I had other things. I think around those times, I was like back and forth doing some other things.
I got you. Have you met anyone personally in Young Money?
And Drake.
Yeah.
Yeah, I met Drake. Drake's my dog. But I met Nicki Minaj one time.
Oh shit! Let's talk about that moment. How was it?
How did I meet Nicki Minaj? I never really. It was just like she came. Drake was bringing her out on his set, and like we did like a whole prayer, and like before he goes out on his set, while we're doing the prayer, it's crazy how like we're all doing our prayer. Everybody got their heads down and stuff, and then after I look up, like just because I looked up in the prayer, and then after I see Nicki looking at me like.
Wait, no way.
Yeah, and then after, but then
Did
that's
that
how
scare
the.
you, or you're like, oh shit?
Nah, you know what I mean? It was just, you know what I mean? I'm just kind of observant person, like, you know what I mean? So, like, I kind of do the opposite of what a lot of people do. That's why I kind of went up, but I'm a godly person and stuff, you know what I mean?
For sure.
Yeah.
I respect that. What song did you perform when Drake brought you out?
I performed Novocaine. I performed, what did I perform? Diamonds Dancing.
Okay. Then you got 2 songs out.
I think I did 3 songs.
That's crazy.
Yeah, Diamonds Dancing, Novocaine. I think, to be honest.
Were you nervous?
Yeah, it was my first show ever. I ever did.
Wow. And Drake brought you out. It was your
Yeah.
first show ever. How do you even prep for that?
Well, I didn't prep for it. It wasn't prep.
You
I went out there screaming like, God! And then no levels and shit, you
I'm
know?
dead.
I think we had like a sound check though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Besides Drake and Tory Lanez, who right now are the biggest Toronto hip hop artists, who are your top 3 American artists right now?
My top three Canadian artists or in general?
In general.
Uh, that's big. My top three artists I listen to, like that's living, like that's alive right now,
Uh,
or just in general.
in
Like,
general.
okay, I'll say like Bob Marley,
Okay.
Tupac, and Michael Jackson.
Okay. For sure.
Yeah.
I asked Lil Zay this, and he didn't. He says he doesn't listen to any. But there's a viral question going on about is Chris Brown or Michael Jackson better? Do you have a take on that?
Uh, Michael Jackson is my favorite, like obviously, but I like what Chris Brown's doing.
For sure.
You know what I mean? I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of Chris Brown.
For
I
sure.
think his music is great, and the way he dances, and he's a star. You know, I think Chris Brown's actually a great star. But Michael Jackson is like, you feel me? Like
That's MJ. Yeah.
that's MJ. That's like Michael Jackson. That's like Michael Jordan and Kobe.
Yeah.
You feel me? It's like it's hard to pick Michael or Kobe. You feel me?
For
They're
sure.
both legends. You feel?
Right. You
Yeah.
got them dance moves like MJ or what?
Yeah, for sure. I got more dance moves than MJ and Chris Brown, bro.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Can we get one?
Yeah.
I'm dead. I love it. What's your relationship with Tory Lanez?
Oh yeah, that's my dog. He was the first nigga that fucked with me from the jump,
No
like.
way. He shows love to a lot of people.
Yeah, he tweeted my lyrics, my first song actually. Uh,
Really?
yeah.
Did people send it to you like, hey, yo, look, Tory posted your song?
Yeah, and I was like, yo, we made it. We're out of here, you know. And it was, like for us, that was like big. You feel me? Like, we don't really, we weren't really like had that much like fame at that time, you know. It wasn't even fame at that point. It was just like we just doing it because we loved it, and we're doing it because we're outside, and this is what we do. You feel me? Like when we shot our video, it's not like we're staging anything. You feel me? Our videos, we stand up there and they bring the camera and capture how we live every day. You feel me? So those times was like, yo, and Tori was the first one to embrace me. I ended up doing a song with him. I ended up doing two songs with him. The first song never really did that much, you know, and then uh, the second song went crazy. It's like one of my biggest songs right now, Canada Goose. Yeah, with Tory Lanez. Nah, that record was the first record was in the studio in Toronto. The second record, I just sent it to him and he sent it back to me at a crazy verse, like, and it was legendary after that. That's like the Canadian anthem
Oh, really?
in Canada. You know, like you guys' national anthem in yeah, Canada Goose is like
No
the
way.
Canadian anthem in Canada. You know.
That's fire. Did you see people were petitioning to make Lil Baby's Freestyle the national anthem?
Yeah,
What you think
they
about that?
yeah, that was fire. They need to make Canada Goose the national anthem in Canada, like officially
I love
signed.
it. I love it. How do you feel about how the industry is treating Tory after the Megan Thee Stallion?
Yeah, you know it's crazy. Like that's how they always gonna do. You feel me? Like no matter who you are, you feel me? Like they're gonna always shove you, like kick you to the bottom and try to kick you to the bottom. But that makes you stronger. You feel me? That makes me stronger. It makes me who I am. Like I love being at the bottom. You feel me?
Damn, really?
Yeah, I love like, cause I know I'm gonna be at the top eventually. So it's like, yeah, let me get all my bottom days right now, so then I don't have to live them no more. You feel me? So, but all that changes once you get like a hit. You feel me? Once you get a smash, like a lot of things happen to people, to talented people like the greatest and stuff. You know, it's all about bounce back and keep working. You know, as long as Tory Lanez just keeps working and stays at it, he'll be alright.
For sure.
Yeah.
I fuck with Tory too. I feel like he's a good heart.
Yeah, my dog quarantine radio was
Oh
keeping us alive.
yeah, you were tuned in.
Yeah. Quarantine radio was keeping us alive during quarantine.
Yo, he was actually entertaining as a motherfucker.
Yeah.
I
He-
forgot about that. That's funny. We saw you partying with 50 Cent one time. What's your relationship with 50?
Yo, 50, my dog, man. See, 50, it's just an honor to meet 50. You feel me? Cause like 50 is one of my greatest, like my top rappers too. You see, like my first three rappers I said were just rappers that I first were listening to, like I came into the game with. So Michael, Bob Marley, and Tupac. But if you say like current rappers, I'll put 50 Cent on that list, cause I grew up listening to 50 Cent. I used to recite his own lyrics and act like it's my song. You feel me? Like, and then after I'll go play it for my friends, like, yo, listen to my new song. And after some of my friends would be like, bro, that's 50 Cent song. And then some of my friends won't know. You know what I
Wait,
mean?
who doesn't know 50 Cent?
Nah, but like at that time,
Maybe, yeah.
like at that time, like some of my friends didn't know 50 Cent. My mom put me on 50 Cent.
Gotcha.
Yeah, my mom put me and my brother on 50 Cent. She went to a 50 Cent concert. She got pictures and everything. And then she came back with the CD, and that's all she was playing in her house, 50 Cent. I remember the CD in my house and everything.
Was it Get Rich or Die Trying?
Yeah. Yeah.
So how did you and 50 meet?
50, you know what's crazy? Uh, I did like a show for like for the low. Like I picked up a show for the low. I was like, oh yo, it's 50 Cent show. I just picked it up. I said, yeah, give me whatever, you know?
You were opening? Or wait,
Yeah, I was opening for 50.
that's crazy.
You
When
know,
did this happen?
in Boston.
Shit, okay.
Yeah, so I opened up for 50 and I hit one of his concerts. Someone like had the plug for me, DJ Charlie. He had the plug for me, like, yo, I got this show. So when he's like, he was DJing the Boston show. He brought me along, and then I did my show. I killed it, and then I went to the back room to go meet 50 and shit. And he was rocking with me off the rip. He's like, yo, who's this young nigga walking in here? You know what I mean? And I remember all I could do was try to get my words off to 50. Like, he was playing pool and stuff. You know what I mean? And then he gave me a bottle of champagne. And I wasn't even drinking champagne. You feel me? So like, I forgot about the champagne, cause I even forgot the champagne in the room because I kept trying to talk to 50. Like, and 50 was talking to me and stuff, but he was saying stuff to me, and I'm trying to say whatever I need to say off to get off to him. You know what I mean? And then after, eventually he's like, man, yeah, I fuck with you. And then after we end up leaving, and I end up getting contact with him and stuff, like his manager, him, Tony Yale. He already knew who I was. He's like, Pressa, I fuck with you from Toronto, man, real gangster from Toronto. You know what I mean? So from there, I ended up just rolling with Tony Yale that whole night. Like, you know what I mean? Because Tony Yale was just saying, yo, what we doing tonight? Like, you know what I mean? So like he was just rocking with me like that night. So then we ended up just chilling, vibing, and then after he put me in touch with like a acting coach, Tony Yale. You know, I ended up chopping it up with Tony Yale about some stuff. He putting me on game. I ended up going to New York. Ended up fucking with Tony Yale in New York in the studio. You feel me? So,
That's what's up.
then I went to the party and 50 brought me out, and that's how we met.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Did he give you any advice?
Yeah, he gave him some advice, but
Anything you want to say?
nah, he just saying like I'm a star and stuff. You know what I mean? Next up and stay on their necks. You know. He said a lot of stuff to me, and it's just, you know.
Do you have a most memorable moment with 50?
Yeah, that when he brought me out and stuff, like I just went to his party, like, you know what I mean? Trigger brought me to his party. Uh, we ended up going over to his section and stuff. Uh, then I was just chilling, and 50 said, yo, tell that little nigga come up here. He said, yo, come here, man. You know, he just called me out of nowhere. You feel me? I was just chilling. You know what I mean? We're vibing in the section and stuff. He's like, man, come. And then after, he gave me the mic, and then I started performing. You feel me? And 50 was up there rocking with me on the stage. You feel me? Nah, 50 a real nigga. That's one of my biggest moments there too.
He gonna put you in power? What's up?
Yeah, I've been working on my acting classes and stuff, so eventually, one day, watch,
I
I'll
hear
be
you.
in that bitch.
I hear you.
You have to manifest it.
For sure. What happened with you and Coi Leray? That's my girl.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I fuck with her too. Nothing happened with me and Coi Leray. It's just life, just gotta keep going. That's how that goes, like, it's just, some shit's just, I don't know, like, it's not really explainable,
I hear you.
Some stuff are not really explainable, like, you don't really know what really went good and went wrong. It's just,
I see y'all with the vacations though.
Yeah, I know, that was one of the greatest vacations too, like, with the water and stuff like that. Went through Hawaii and shit, through the whole mountain and all that.
That's hard. In a Breakfast Club interview, she said y'all broke up, but she still loves you. How can this be?
I don't know, dude. You could, like, break up with somebody and still love them. You think so?
Right. Absolutely.
Right? Like,
I think you'll always love them.
yeah, when you're a good person, like, you probably just love the way the person is, and, like, you don't want to fuck that up, you feel me? But sometimes it's not working at the moment, and it's just depends what situations you're in, like, what you're doing at the time, you know what I mean? Like, sometimes relationships don't mix with your career or something, you know what I mean?
Right. I hear you. Did a lot of women start shooting their shot when they found out y'all were together?
Yeah, of course, like, women shoot they shot all the time, but that's just how it goes. The more you go up, the more they keep hitting you, you feel me?
Really?
Yeah, the more you go up. You know what I mean? Doesn't matter how you go up, like, from you're popping,
Right. What was the best thing about Coi?
Holy, so many Coi. The best thing about Coi, she's just a real person, a genuine person, and I rock with her. She a hustler motherfucker, and that's what it is, Reminds me of a lot of, like, same traits I got and shit, like, you know what I mean? That's why I fuck with her, cause, like, you ever meet somebody and, like, they kind of do the same shit you do, and it's like, yo, I'm that same type of person, like,
Yeah.
So that's how that shit goes.
Alright. I was telling Linda too, attachments is my shit.
Yeah, attachment's fire.
Fire song. If you could be with any woman in the industry, who would it be?
I don't know about that. You feel me? Like, I'm done with the industry. You feel
Really?
me?
I feel you. The industry.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm done with the industry. Like, I'm here by myself, I'm in love with me and my career and the gang, That's how we're gonna keep it for now. You feel me?
Respect.
You know what I mean? Because when everybody turns their back on you, like, my people's there no matter what all the time,
Right.
So I feel like you gotta just cut all that love shit out, like, and just work and just do you feel me? Be in love with yourself.
Absolutely. Does that mean you prefer to date not in the industry? Or does it not matter?
I don't know. It depends. Like, somebody might fuck with me, and like, it depends if I get along with them.
Yeah. I hear you.
Like, you don't know who you get along with at any time. You just walk into somebody and it's like, oh yeah, I fuck with you.
Yeah.
That's how that
I
should be.
hear you. Man, well, obviously, you got Blame Me dropping what tonight?
Yeah, Blame Me's dropping tonight.
What are you most excited for? What can we expect?
Um.
And what is the
Oh.
song about?
Oh yeah.
What
So
do you-
so
what?
Blame Me. It's about like people that like you grew up with. Um. They blame you on how they're not probably successful, and they switching on you, and basically not feeling like myself, and I forgot. Wait, hold on, I gotta go back to the lyrics. Yeah, so like, yeah, just you being in positions that you shouldn't have played a part like, just dealing with like a disloyal friend, and that everybody goes through that. You feel me?
Right. Are you gonna release a music video? Have you shot a music video?
Yeah, I'm gonna drop the video tomorrow.
Oh, okay, fire. What do you
Yeah.
expect from the video?
It's like a reflection of myself, kinda.
Okay,
That's how I feel about the video.
I got you.
Yeah.
I got you.
It's like,
What can we expect? I think are you working on a project?
yeah, I'm working on a project,
Is
but I thought of some names, but I don't really want to put it out
What
there
is it
yet.
right now? Oh, okay. It'll probably change.
Yeah, it'll probably change. It'll probably change.
Nah,
There's no pressure right now. It's called No Pressure, but we might change it.
For sure.
Yeah.
I hear you. Well, what are you most excited for next? Oh, Toronto Rolling Loud. Sorry.
Yeah, Toronto Rolling
Talk
Loud.
about that and just what it means to have that in your hometown.
Toronto Rolling Loud. I ain't really performed in my city in a while, and like, I never headlined my city before. You feel me? I came out on like a set, like on Murder Beats set, Lil Uzi set. Juice WRLD brought me out in Toronto.
Yeah, no way.
Yeah, R.I.P. Juice WRLD, real nigga. But this Rolling Out, I'm actually on the headline, so
You better be. That's your hometown.
that's my hometown. So I'm about to go there and have the whole stadium going crazy, the whole festival going crazy. You feel me? Yeah, I'm happy for that. I ain't seen my fans in so long. You know what I mean? I'm gonna link up with some of my fans that I met back in the day. Say, oh yeah, you know what I mean? That still kept in touch with me, you know?
Right, for sure.
Yeah. I'm gonna probably crowd surf for the first time.
Ooh. Does that mean you're diving into the stage? Are you stage diving too, or just crowd?
Yeah, however it looks like.
I'm like, how do bitches be jumping and not knowing if they're gonna be caught? Like that's just crazy to me.
Don't worry, you could come to Rolling Loud. You could try it one time. I'll make Toronto catch you.
Okay, thank you. I
Yeah,
appreciate
I'll
that.
make sure Toronto catches you.
Crowd surfing sounds fun though.
Yeah.
You gotta make sure you got nothing in your pockets though.
Or nothing, everything, cause
Your chains? Are you gonna hide your chains?
probably not my chain.
Okay. If you don't roll loud, you gotta swap.
My chain, so ain't nobody gonna try me. They love me in Toronto. You feel me?
Yeah. What does your big chain say?
They say Wassa.
Wassa. What's Wassa?
Wassa means like my savage.
Oh, okay.
But my best friend, he died. His name was Wasi.
Okay.
So I just put the Wassa. And I call the homies Wassa.
Okay.
Or like I could call you my Wassa. Like you my Wassa.
I'm gonna call you Wassa next time I see you.
Yeah, like you could just call me Wassa sometimes.
Wassa. Does Linda call you Wassa? I'm dead. I love it. Is there anything else you wanna let us know?
Nah, just Blame Me. You feel me? August 19th, drops tonight. Yeah, I'm about to go up.